Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is September 8th. So, the first day of the second week of the Leetcode Daily Challenge. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join my Discord. Let me know what you're thinking. So going to be doing this for another week. I'm doing a little bit of traveling, but I'll still be doing these videos. Just maybe the timing won't be as regular, but we'll figure it out together. Life is short, but we have time. Anyway, today's problem is shifting letters. You're given a string S of lowercase English letters and an integer array shifts of the same length. Okay, so you shifted one count at a time. Oh wait, what were we saying? Now for each shift, we want to shift the first I plus 1 letters of X times. What? Man, you can't use single letters like this. It's so confusing. Okay, so we want to shift it. So okay, let's actually look at an example. So 3 means that we shift the first 3. Oh, the first letter by 3. 5 is the second 2 letters by 5, and then 9 is the first 3 characters by 9. Okay, I mean I already kind of knew what I wanted to do, but I just wanted to well, I mean, I think there were my misunderstanding, or just making sure that I understand it correctly. I knew that there are only a couple of possibilities of what they were asking for, so I had to read an example, but they all had the same-ish solution. So yeah, so I knew kind of what I wanted to do, and the short answer, of course, is just prefix sum, or maybe, yeah, prefix sum would work. I mean, I think you can also do things. Do you have to do a prefix sum? Dun dun dun. I mean, I think prefix sum is the natural way of thinking about it. The way that I thought about it, but I don't know. Sometimes you just overuse something because you can. But I think you can actually just. So my second thing that I was guessing was actually the way that this particular problem is structured, because you could use prefix sum for a few variations of this, but the way that this particular problem is structured, I think you can just go backwards, right? Because here, you just go backwards, and the last letter you shift it by 9. And the second letter, it's just 9 plus 5, so the second letter you go 14. And the last letter is 8 plus 9, so 17. And I think that would give you the answer. As long as you go, so the answer is apparently just go from right to left. That is also a thing that I am sometimes, and maybe more than sometimes, very often, very bad at, which is to think about it in a backwards kind of way, maybe. I don't know if that's quite the right way to say it, but basically instead of going left to right, you go right to left, because sometimes, or if you go up to down or down to up, because these problems are not always symmetric, and sometimes they are. When they're symmetric, what I mean is that going left to right and right to left doesn't matter, but in this case it does. And sometimes for asymmetric problems, going the other dimension or the other direction is easier, and I think in this case it is. That said, at least in Python, it's still going to be linear space, because you should not be doing things in place, and you can change string in place anyway. So yeah. But you don't, just because it's linear space, of course we save extra space, because now we only need constant extra space. So let's get started. Let's go. Let's do running sum, but backwards. So then now we go n is equal to the length of s, and then now we can do for index from range of n minus 1, -1, -1, because Python is awkward. If I was in any other reasonable language, I would just do something like index is equal to n minus 1, something like this, right? But this is how it is, in Python. So yeah, anyway, so then now running sum, we increment it by shifts of index, and then now, okay, we also want to do the answer. So we just change it to just, whatever. It's a little bit awkward, because then when we're changing it, technically we reallocate space. I guess we could just call it none. None is maybe slightly more efficient. And then now you can do answer of index is equal to s of index plus plus running sum mod 26 kind of. I mean, I know there's more math here, but I'm just kind of writing the sketch of the idea, and then at the end we can just join it back into a string, which I don't know, in terms of space consideration, things are always awkward with strings and immutable string languages. So yeah, I mean, I'm not going to go into it that deeply right now, but yeah. We can just set this as equal to so then we can just write this. The idea here, what I'm doing, are these all lowercase? Yep. What I'm doing is convert it from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, or whatever, all the way to 0 to 25, so that we can add the running sum, and then now we can wrap around by just modding 26. I assume that we mod by 26. Oh yes, because otherwise this became the way to problem. And after that, we recreate it back, and I think this should be good enough. Unless I misread the problem, which is possible and often. As my fans know. Expected string instant int found. Oh, I forgot to convert this back to char. So yeah. So I had ASCII numbers instead. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I mean, this looks good. I mean, I don't really know that. I guess the only other case that I would check is maybe just oh, that's too many. But what are the possible inputs? Yeah, I mean, in just like this case, but I don't really expect it. Just overwrapping it, that's too long. Let's just do something smaller. Yeah, just, you know, something that I can check the overflow. But so what I'm looking for here is just that me getting some weird answer. Because I mean, obviously here I actually have an expected answer, but on a contest or an interview, you know, it's not you know, you have to kind of see what your outputs are. And yeah, and this is the output, so that looks okay. So yeah, so I mean, this is good for me to submit. So let's hit that submit button. And while I do that, hit the like button, I guess. I don't know. Just for like tying that in. Okay, so it looks accepted. In terms of extra time, I mean, this is linear time because, you know, it's just one for loop, and we look at the input string and the shifts once. So can't really do better than that in terms of time. In terms of space, like I said, it's always a little bit awkward to calculate extra space because in other languages or whatever, you know, it depends on your language, right? But let's just say that it is linear space, and this is probably as close as optimal as you can get in Python. If I'm wrong, let me know. But yeah, I mean, because yeah, let me know. That's all I have for this one. Yeah, do I have anything else to say? No, I think I'm Gucci. Let me know what you think. I'll see you later. Have a great rest of the week. To good mental health. Bye bye.